Hi, my name is Aisha Lubega, and this is my presentation on the culturally competent teaching. The scenario which I chose to use from the previous developmental generations paper was SJ came to my office for a recent blood sugar. He needed assistance. She was defense that he wasn't bypassing. He just went on basis. What was that SJ fell into the developmental category of the middle age or the baby boomers. These individuals can learn in different ways and are very well versed. They are accustomed to having many different resources at their fingertips, and therefore having more options is the best way for them to gain perspective. Some of the make sure we acknowledge is the fact that SJ is a recent immigrant from Haiti. Due to the fact that he is not accustomed to the culture in the U.S., it's important for us to consider some cultural aspects which might influence his care. One thing that we do every day and we acknowledge and understand is the fact that communication is key. For this culture, it is important to understand how they may communicate. According to Purnell, Haitians do not maintain eye contact when speaking with those in a position of authority. Therefore, they may not maintain eye contact, which could be conceived as not listening or not caring, which is not the case. It is important to ask family members to assist with interpretation only if an interpreter is not available. It is important because Haitians can be very private and it is inappropriate to share their information. The use of touch is a way to make you aware that they are speaking to you, so you shouldn't take offense to a casual touch on the arm or the shoulder. The head of the family has traditionally been the man, but today most families are matriarchal. Women are generally expected to be honest, respectable, and faithful. Children are also expected to be respectful and obedient to parents and older people. On top of that, they're expected to be high achievers. It is important to include family members in the care of the loved ones to achieve trusting relationships and compliance with treatment regimens. Some of the health practices which are followed is the fact that good is viewed as to achieve internal equilibrium between chaud and froid or hot and cold. This means that some foods have to be balanced according to how hot or how cold they are. Promoting good health usually requires being strong, having good color, being plump, and being pain-free. Balance requires eating well, having good hygiene, praying, and having good spiritual habits. Ill may sometimes be perceived as punishment, or it could be considered on the body two different causes, natural or supernatural. Some of the nutritional cues which should be considered the fact that they protein at home and they just food that family members bring in food from home to the patient. Again, there is an emphasis on hot and cold, acid and non-acid, and heavy and light when discussing food. There is a great emphasis on keeping balance, and not doing is believed to result in illness. Sometimes eating properly could mean eating to the point of being full and maintaining a constant body weight. Weight loss can be seen as one of the most important signs of illness in this culture. Some of the high-risk health behaviors of the culture is the fact that alcohol plays an important part in society and is culturally approved for men. Cigarette smoking is also practiced by men, but women have a very low rate of tobacco use. Other high-risk behaviors which could be viewed are non-use of seatbelts and helmets when driving or using a motorcycle or bicycle. Usually these safety measures are not used in Haiti. Some of the beliefs are the belief in the power of the supernatural, which can have a great influence on the psychological and medical concerns of the client. The extended family is a great source of strength to most in this culture, and it is important to recognize and accept clients' beliefs in order to alleviate the barriers and make clients more at ease to discuss their beliefs and needs. Some of the death and spiritual beliefs which are practiced in this culture usually sometimes involves Catholic religious beliefs combined with Buddhism with its roots in Africa. Buddhism involves communication by trance between the believer and ancestors, saints, or animistic deities. Believers in Buddhism attribute some of the ailments or medical problems to the doings of evil spirits. This concludes my presentation. I hope that this has given you more insight on the culture. This is no way inclusive of everyone within the Haitian culture, but some of the culture aspects should at least be considered when taking care of clients from this community. I'd like to answer any questions if you have any, and thank you again for watching my presentation.